Hey horse lovers, welcome back to Free Spirit Equestrian. So in today's video, I'm gonna do my first grooming session with Belle. Now, I literally just pulled her out of the paddock. It's her first time coming out since she's been here at the farm. She's like, I want treats. And she literally just got out of quarantine a few days ago. She's doing really well. She's definitely nervous. I think this is definitely gonna be a little bit of a culture shock to her and a whole new environment. And I think it's gonna take a long time for her to settle in and know that she's safe and comfortable. But honestly, she's been a really good girl so far. I'm just gonna take my time with her because I definitely can tell that she's a little bit, stressed, just trying to figure everything out. And just based on how she's acting, I know it's a new place, but I'm guessing that she's sat for a while. She probably hasn't had to do much of anything. And like I said, they said she was used as a brood mare. She does have shoes on, but still that doesn't mean that she's been worked up until now. It seems like she has a lot of energy. But yeah, I'm really excited to just spend time with her, groom her, get her acquainted to the farm, and then go from there. What is all that? Watch your head. So this is her first time at the hitching post. We're outside because we still don't have power from the ice storm. Yep, you're gonna have to figure things out. You're okay. So yeah, she's definitely very sensitive and nervous. So I think it's just gonna take time to get her settled in, comfortable. And the weather's been absolutely insane. But I think once she gets back into like work and more movement and she's out with the herd and she's used to me and the farm, that she'll do a lot better. But right now I just think she's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm a little nervous, and we're just gonna work through that day by day. So first I'm just gonna let her stand here for a little bit just to chill. I'm just gonna pet her, give her a treat, just hang out. I did walk her around the indoor arena just for like 5-10 minutes to get her a little bit of movement. I couldn't film because I just wanted to focus on her, so I did just get her walking for just a few minutes so that she could get some movement. When I bring a new horse into my program here at Free Spirit Farm, I really make sure that I give them time to adjust. I bond with them. I make sure that they're comfortable. And right now she's just showing signs that she's unsure. She's being very sweet and kind, but I just want to respect her, but also I want to work with her and show her that it's okay to be petted and groomed and handled. And honestly, she's standing really quiet. She's not calling out. She's not moving around. I can just tell by her body language and her facial expressions and by her ears that she's just unsure. So I'm just going to take it slow and show her that it's safe. I'm going to give her some treats and just pet her and let her know that she's such a good girl. Now her halter is a little bit big for her. I need to punch a hole to make it a little bit smaller, but it's going to work for now. Okay, let's do a little bit of grooming now and see how she does with that. I'm just going to show her the brushes and take it slow. As you can see here, I'm just approaching her, I'm showing her the brushes, and she's just standing kind of chill and calm and just looking at what I'm doing. So she seems okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and brush her a little bit and just check in with her, looking at her periodically. But the thing is, she does seem calm and gentle. I just think, again, that she just has no idea what's going on. And I think after a few sessions, she's gonna make a big change and feel a lot more comfortable. You have to remember, at the end of the day, you have no idea what these horses have been through. I mean, we did have the note that came from her prior owners who said that she had been ridden and driven and was used as a brood mare, and they were selling her because they were low on hay. But that essentially doesn't give us any other information. I mean, she could have been sitting for 2-3 years. She could have been started when she was younger and then sat for that time. I mean, she could have been worked up until today. I don't know what the situation is. So basically what it comes down to is I have to approach every horse I get, if I don't really know their history or the person they came from, as if they were completely untrained and I'm essentially restarting them. Because otherwise, if you just hop on, you could get hurt, and I just can't afford to do that. I don't want to get hurt. I want the horse to feel comfortable, and I just think that's what's fair for both parties. This is why I love doing what I do and why it's my mission to find horses like this, because in the wrong hands, I mean, somebody could just get her, assume that, she's quote unquote misbehaving if she gives any signs that she's nervous or scared. And I mean, I hate to say it, but then beat them or, just run them into the ground, where I want to, again, formulate a bond. And I want to find horses like her that I can retrain and work with and just give them a second chance in life. That's basically what I'm looking to do. You can see like when I first started brushing her, she kind of like shook. And of course I've been, taking my time. I'm going slow. I've hung out with her in the quarantine pen for a little bit, so she is somewhat familiar with me. But again, I think it might just be getting used to the environment. The weather has been insane, like sunny and warm and then cold and then wind and then ice. So I think that's also hard on all of the horses, but especially her in a new environment. But like I said, she is standing so nice and sweet, and you can tell she's definitely been, of course, handled, and she's good about her ground manners. I think it's just going to take some time to get her, going in the program as far as riding and training and just getting comfortable with how things are done here. I do notice that every time I walk away, she looks back and perks her ears up like, hey, where are you going? So that's a good sign. And again, she's being great about me brushing her. They are starting to shed too, so that's exciting. Spring is getting even closer. I'm so excited about that. But yeah, I'm just using my rubber curry, brushing her and sweeping her hair away with my soft brush, brushing her legs a little bit as well. And now I'm just going to come up to her and I'm going to brush her tail just a little bit with my soft brush. I don't want to brush through it with the comb quite yet. I just want to make sure that there's no like shavings or dirt or any hay stuck in there. And she's being super sweet about it. I'm also just looking her over a little bit more as well. And I'm just making sure there's no signs of like melanoma or anything like that, because she is a gray and sometimes they can be susceptible, but she does have a lot of dark features too, as far as black legs. So I think we're good right now. But this is just my opportunity to look her over even more since the auction. And in this video, of course, we're grooming and just getting to know Belle a little bit more. And the next video I put out with her will be more of her quote unquote evaluation and seeing what she knows training wise and just seeing how that goes. But I can still get a sense of her energy today. And that's what I'm explaining to you as we go. Now we're going to pick up all 4 of her legs and clean out her hooves. She picked up that first leg really well. Super sweet. She is so darling and so beautiful. I really am excited for our future together. I know she's going to be something very special once I earn her trust and respect. She is awesome. Okay, so I'm just being careful picking up her back leg. Just want to be conscientious, and she did good. So I'm resting her hoof on my knee, and then I'm just kind of supporting her as we go, and she's being really cool about it. So that was great. Then I'm just going to kind of let her gently set it down. Now we're going to pick up her other front hoof. She did good with that. And honestly, throughout our grooming process thus far, she has not even moved away from me. She hasn't done a thing wrong. I just am picking up more on her energy, which is what I'm trying to portray to you through the video. So now we're going to get her last back hoof and see how she does there. She's being a good girl, just holding it. I'm just going slow because I just want her to feel comfortable, and obviously I don't really want to get kicked. So not that I think she would, but sometimes if they're scared or nervous or in a new environment, they might do things that are unexpected. So just be aware of that. And she did awesome with her hooves. As you saw in one of her quarantine videos, I got all of the braids out of her mane, but I left her forelock braid in, but now I'm going to get it out. She was pretty good about it. She was kind of like, hey, crazy blonde lady, can you get out of my face? And I was like, no, because I need to get this forelock braid out. But honestly, she was really cool about it, really sweet. She did a good job. I didn't want to invade her space too much, so I just paused, pet her, gave her a break to think about it. You can see her right here licking and chewing, and I'm just allowing her to have that release. So that was an awesome sign. After giving her a moment and letting her release, I then went back to getting the forelock braid out. And again, she was calm, cool about it. She wasn't turning away from me as much this time, so that was good. And I gave her a good scratch on the forehead around the pole. Well, she did pretty good. I mean, honestly, she just seems so scared. I think, everybody's generator's going on right now. And again, it's her first time out here. But she does seem very nervous and skittish. So I don't know, again, if it's just, of course she has to adjust, but I also think, maybe she just really hasn't done much for a while. She's starting to relax now, and she is giving some releases, so that makes me feel better. And again, I'm just going to take it slow with her. I'm not going to rush anything. I think she just needs that fine line of getting movement and training, but also just bonding and getting more comfortable. Everything's brand new, and she's a snorty little dragon. But she's going to come around. And again, once she settles in, the weather gets nicer, she's with the other horses, I definitely think that'll make a big difference. And like some other people had mentioned as well, some Amish horses, they're not really used to being like fussed over. you know, they kind of have a job and that's what they do, and they're fed and watered and so on and so forth. But she's, you know, getting fussed over and groomed and body work and all that stuff. So I think she's just like, wow, this is a lot of stimulation. And obviously I'm totally different too. But I'm a very high energy person, so I'm doing my best to just stay calm and relaxed around her and just take it slow. You good girl? You're so gorgeous. She's like, I want to go back in my paddock. Yeah. You are absolutely stunning.
I'm happy to see that she's much more relaxed and she's yawning and releasing. So that is a fantastic sign. This girl's going to be absolutely fabulous.
You checking everything out? I know, it's so weird. What do you think? Super weird, huh? You found where the round bales are, huh? Is that a weird black? Yeah, everything's so weird. It's okay. You're doing good. Good girl. What is that? Yeah, that probably doesn't taste the best, but that's cool. You just checked things out on your own, huh? Definitely need the 3-tier when we start mounting you. For sure. Good looking, it silly. What's that? The wall? Come on, can I step over these little poles? Good job. You're figuring it out, huh? You being sweet girl. You're trying so hard. I know. Okay, horse lovers. I think she did a good job. I'm excited to see how far she comes once we start doing work every single day. I have a lot of different ideas of how we can build her confidence, how I can bond with her, get her comfortable. So we are going to be doing groundwork for a little while because I definitely think she's telling me she needs time to settle in. And again, I want to build her confidence. I'm sure I could just get on and try to ride her, but I don't think that would be really smart or fair. So we're definitely going to do some really fun things, and I can't wait to show you the process. But honestly, she did good in the indoor arena. She might not have ever been in one. Like, I don't know, coming from the Amish, I don't know if she's ever been in an indoor arena. And again, whole new environment, but I am excited for our journey together. And I think she'll warm up as we continue. See, she already is. She really does like hearing me talk. I notice when I start talking that she definitely is more like personable and she wants to touch. So she'll get there. She just has to figure it out. All right, horse lovers, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything Free Spirit Equestrian or anything regarding Belle's training process. All right, I will see you next time, horse lovers, and so will Belle. Yeah, bye.